I remember that you being the flower girl. You were a good flower girl. Uncle Bruce was really ahead of his time. I love it that back then he understood that women need to play a role in martial arts. And so I love it that he was starting a women's group. And you know, I even still see in pockets of our world today, it's hard. There's still some groups that don't want women to be a part of their style or system, or they won't give them their black belt, or they won't acknowledge them as an instructor. And we have a lot to offer just by basically the pure nature of how we are wired. And he understood that back in the 60s. He did. Your father influenced, you know, MMA. Right? I know he's already, in his own way, helped influence, you know, police work, law enforcement, military. We definitely know in the entertainment field. I mean, you see it everywhere. In 1976, my father was very dear friends with Dr. Bob Ward, who became the conditioning coach for the Dallas Cowboys. Dr. Bob Ward had this insight about maybe applying the principles of JKD to the world of football. You know, your dad was like a scientist. He really was. He was a great researcher. And I remember as a little girl walking in sometimes, even at our house, when, you know, Uncle Bruce was there and my dad's taking notes, and your dad would be working out, lifting weights, and my dad would take notes because he would be talking and sharing different ideals. That's just the nature of who he was. He was constantly asking questions and wanting to expand. There are just certain times people can walk in a room and you know there's something special. And so there was a certain essence about him. He had a certain light. I liked, though, that he was also a relatable human being, you know, that he could throw jokes out there and he could be, you could relate to him, you know, as an everyday man, but at the same time, he would also all of a sudden say something that would, you know, spark conversation and to also witness the reaction of other people around him, because they were all ears. And that's what I remember. You know, everybody would lean in just a little bit more to hear what he had to say.